Hi, and welcome back to my art and fiction channel. I'm Adele, and today we're going to do something a little bit different because this video is aimed specifically at writers. Now, we all hear a lot about scams these days, and we all think, I'd never fall for that, but unfortunately, a lot of people do. Anyway, this story all began with an email which landed in my inbox. I'll read it to you. It says, it's on my screen, so I'll just read it aloud. It says, Dear Adele, I hope this message finds you in good spirits. My name is, and I'm not going to share the person's name, and I am a talent representative based in Los Angeles. I specialise in working with a dedicated network of experienced producers and investors who are always on the lookout for compelling stories like yours. My role is to connect authors with the right people and guide them through the entire process, from securing option agreements to pitching your work to key industry contacts at no cost to you. I had the pleasure of reviewing your book, Tamsin, an Artisan-Sorcerer story, Artisan-Sorcerer series, book 1, and we're truly impressed by its potential for a successful film adaptation. I'm currently in discussions with producers and investors who are eager to discover impactful stories, and I'm confident that your book would be a perfect fit. If you're interested in exploring this opportunity, I'd be eager to discuss how we can bring your story to the big screen. Please share a good time to reach you, along with your phone number, and we can connect further. I am looking forward to hearing from you. All the best. And this person signed it and gave her title as Talent Representative, Los Angeles Talent Agency, an address on Wilshire Boulevard, Beverly Hills. Okay, it sounds fantastic, doesn't it? You think every writer would like to see their novel turned into a film. Of course they would. But then my natural scepticism kicked in and thought, hang on a minute. If something sounds too good to be true, chances are it probably is. So I checked out the name of this alleged agent, and sure enough, there is an agent of that person's name. But is that the person who contacted me? And that's why I haven't shared the name with you, because I figure the real person hasn't got a clue that this scam person is using the name. I looked up the real agent's website, and while she does work with actors, there is no mention at all of working with any writers. I thought, well, that's a bit peculiar. Surely if she's a big shot, she would mention it, mention who she'd worked with. So I checked out the office address, and it's not even a real office. It's a glorified telephone answering service. Yeah, anyone can hire this for $99 a week. The advert's right there on Google. So I thought I'll have a little game with this person. They're obviously some scam artist from goodness knows where on the planet, forwarding address via Los Angeles. So I wrote back to them, said, yeah, I'm interested, but as a little test, can you tell me what my book's about? Just to see if you really have actually read it. Well, sure enough, an email came back quite quickly, completely avoiding my question. No details of plot or character or anything whatsoever. She completely skirted around that and said, my team is super eager to help you. So at that point I thought, well, it's obviously nonsense, isn't it, this is? And there is an organisation online called Writer Beware. You can just check out their website yourself. I'll put a link to it down below. And apparently this kind of scam is quite a routine thing. They hook people with this lovely big dream of your book gets turned into a film. And yeah, at no cost to you, until further down the road when they'll say to you, well, I've got to present your work, pitch your work in a particular way, which costs money, and we want you to pay for it. We need design boards, we need graphics, we need storyboards and all this sort of stuff, which the writer wouldn't pay for anyway, actually, in the real world. The production company do all that. But they sort of take the money and don't produce anything. Of course not. That's what the scam is. They give you this dream and talk a lot of waffle and thinking, wow, something exciting is going to happen. And of course, it's absolute codswallop. They're after your money. So I didn't bother to reply back. The funny thing was, a week or so later, guess what arrived in my email? Here it is on the screen. Dear Adele, my name is, and a different name again, and I'm a content curator reaching out to discuss an exciting opportunity for your book, Tamsin and Artisan-Sorcerers series. Your book has been identified as a standout piece with significant potential for film adaptation. Blah, 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 blah. And the funny thing is, even some of the graphics are the same, even though there's no address on this one at all. Perhaps he ran out of the £99 a month thing and didn't renew it. I don't know. Anyway, just be aware of it. All things that seem fantastic in this world are not. Just keep your feet on the ground, okay, folks, and be aware of these scams. It would be lovely to see my books turned into a film. Sure it would. Every writer would say the same. But it really doesn't happen via an email from a complete stranger. That's cloud cuckoo land. Anyway, be aware of it and keep your money to yourself. Be back soon with another video. Bye.